There have been many myths and legends about this delicious bird, but which of them are true? You see, the turkey—
That's the most myths.
Oops, wrong turkey. Let's talk about Turkey, the country, not the bird. Specifically, let's check out the Armenian Genocide that occurred on this stretch of land so long ago. Rewind to 1914. Germany has just declared war on Russia and thus started World War I. But just before that, Turkish officials began negotiating with the German imperialist government. The day after Germany declares war on Russia, Turkey signs a secret treaty with Germany that basically turns all control of the Turkish armed forces under German command. These next few months leading up to what will be the Armenian Genocide are full of strict regulation and harsh rule. Telegraphic communication is censored. Foreign shipping is closed. Armenian shops are burned. 20 to 45-year-old men are forced to join the Turkish armed forces, which, remember, Germany is in control of. While all of this is happening, several snippets of these atrocities reach a few rebellious Armenians outside of the restricted areas in Constantinople. At this point, small group killings slowly begin. Small groups of Armenian soldiers are rounded up and killed by Turkish soldiers in order to establish dominance. Armenian schools were emptied of students and desks in order for Turkish soldiers to use as makeshift barracks while on duty in these towns. Many series of isolated murders began to occur to terrorize the Armenian citizens as well. Tension continued to build over the course of the next several months. The Turkish soldiers were directed by the Germans to open fire on small groups of Armenian soldiers. Small battles were fought and won, and Armenian citizens were restricted more and more each day. This strain on the lives of these citizens grew and grew until its climax began on April 24th of 1915, the official start of the Armenian Genocide. 250 Armenian intellectuals and community leaders are arrested in Constantinople and sent to Cancri and Ayash, where they are later slain. The editors and staff of Azdamart, the leading Armenian newspaper of Constantinople, are arrested and on June 15th are slain in Diyarbakir, where they had been transported and imprisoned. 2 days later, 3 Armenians are hanged publicly in Mush without trial, and 26 Armenian leaders are arrested in Marzavan. This is the Armenian Genocide. This series of Armenian massacres, raids, arrests, and deportations tapered off by the early 1920s. An estimated 1.5 million Turkish Armenians were killed, while many, many more were deported from Turkey. There is no doubt that this occurrence was, in fact, a genocide, a premeditated and systematic campaign to exterminate an entire people. However, the Turkish government fails to acknowledge the enormity of these events. Despite pressure from Armenians and social justice advocates throughout the world, it's still illegal in Turkey to talk about what happened to the Armenians during this era.